So in this video lecture, we are going to solve the questions of exercise 7.9, right? And the first question is example question number 12, 338, page number. Okay. So as I told you in this chapter, the finite integration topic, you have to apply all formulas in the finite integrations. Now you know cos square x is not integrable, so you have to change this into 1 plus cos 2 theta by 2. So writing this 0 to pi by 2, 1 plus cos twice x by 2 dx. Now 1 upon 2 is constant, so writing outside, and integration of 1 is x plus integration of cos twice x is sin twice x by 2, and limit is from 0 to pi by 2, right? Now apply limit, because this is the finite integration. So this is 1 upon 2, x is pi by 2 plus 1 upon 2 this, and this is 2 pi by 2, that is pi, so sin pi, right? This is upper limit minus lower limit, sin is 0, x is 0 plus sin 0 is 0, so no need to write sin 0 and don't waste your time. So answer will be 1 upon 2, this is pi by 2 plus sin pi is 0, so answer is 0, this is 0 0, so answer is pi by 4, right? Answer is pi by 4. So this is a important question for MCQ, but it is only given cos square. Suppose it is given cos raised to 4, then you know you have to square this, and after simplifying you get answer. But today I am going to give you one formula for this, right? That is integration cos raised to nx dx. I am giving a formula for indefinite. Means you have to write this answer and then apply limit. You will get your answer. Okay. So cos raised to nx dx is cos raised to n minus 1x, and derivative cos is, sorry, integration of cos is sin x whole upon n. Got it? Then plus. Now 1 power less this, right? This is n, so 1 power less. So here write n minus 1 upon n, n minus 1 upon n, and then integration of this, right? 1 power less. From here 1 power less, now again 1 power less, that is cos raised to n minus 2x dx. This is the formula for this. So if we put n equal to 2, then what is your answer? Cos x, 2 minus 1 is 1. So cos x sin x whole upon 2, n is 2, so whole upon 2 plus n minus 1, so 2 minus 1, 1 divide by 2, so this is 1 upon 2, and cos raised to 0, that is 1 dx, right? Now apply limit. So here you have to apply limit, here also, here you have to apply here. So what is your answer? So divide and multiply by 2, what we get? This is 2 square, so we get sin twice x by 4 plus 1 upon 2x, and limit is from 0 to pi by 2. So we will get your answer. See, pi by 2, pi by 4, same answer is there. Okay. So apply this formula for easiest calculation. This is square, that's why easy. But if you have a 4, 6, 8, then this formula is very helpful. Similarly for sin raised to nx dx is equal to minus 1 power less sin raised to n minus 1x. Integration of sin is minus, therefore I am writing minus here, right? Cos x whole upon n plus same formula n minus 1 by n integration sin raised to n minus 2x dx. So these are the very important formula for competitive exam or solving a MCQ. This is very helpful to you. Now another question number 13. 2 to 3 x square plus 1. You know derivative denominator is in numerator, so divide and multiply by 2, you will get log x square plus 1. So no need to write anything, so do it yourself. Now question number 14. I is equal to, sorry I forget to write the limit. Question number 14, limit is 0 to 1. So limit is 0 to 1, twice x plus 3 upon 5x square plus 1 dx. Now derivative of this is 10x, but here is twice x, and plus 3 is also, derivative of 1 is 0. So what we need? We need to separate it. So separating this is 0 to 1 twice x upon 5x square plus 1 dx plus 3 common constant 1 upon, also taking 5 common, so 3 by 5. So this is x square plus 1 upon 5 dx. Because this is the formula x square plus h square, we need coefficient of x square is 1 only, so that's why I am taking 5 common from here. So this is the formula for x square plus h square, and derivative denominator is 10x. Here is 2 only, so divide and multiply by 5. We get 1 upon 5 integration 0 to 1. This is 5 into 2, that is 10x whole upon 5x square plus 1 dx plus this is 3 by 5 integration 1 upon, in limit is 0 to 1 x square plus 1 upon root 5 whole square dx. So derivative of the denominator is in numerator. Answer will be log mode. So 1 upon 5 log mode 5x square plus 1, right? Limit is from 0 to 1 plus 3 by 5 constant 1 upon x square plus a square. 1 upon x square plus a square means tan inverse formula. So answer is 1 upon a. A is 1 upon root 5. So 1 upon a tan inverse x upon a, that is 1 upon root 5, and limit is from 0 to 1. So applying limit 1 upon 5 log, substituting upon limit 5 plus 1 6, so log 6 minus substituting 0 plus 1 is 1, so log 1 plus this is 3 root 5 by 5, that is 3 by root 5, or you can cut here from here also, so this is root 5, right? And substituting limit tan inverse root 5, so tan inverse root 5 minus tan 0 is 0, so no need to write. If you want to write, then write. I am not need this to write. Okay, so log a minus log b, but log 1 is always 0, so your answer will be 1 upon 5 log 6 plus 3 by root 5 tan inverse root 5. That is your answer, right? So in infinite integration you will you will get this type of answer also. So we have a space. So next question is question number 15, page 338. I is equal to, question number 15, I is equal to integration 0 to 1 x e raised to x square dx, right? Now you are thinking of applying u into v rule. Yeah, u into v rule is also applicable in definite integration, but no need to apply u into v rule because this is something new, e raised to x square. So if we assume for x square, then derivative of x square is twice x. Here is twice x. So assuming x square is equal to t. So if we take x square is equal to t, derivative of this is twice x dx is dt, but we have only x. This is x dx. So we get x dx is dt by 2, and we have to change the limit x and t. Old limit is 0 to 1, so 0 to 1, right? Now substituting this limit in assumption. So x equal to 0, 0 square is 0, so t is equal to 0 and t is equal to 1. So new limit is also 0 to 1. So this is 0 to 1. X dx is dt by 2, and this is e raised to t dt by 2. Right? So 1 upon 2 is constant, and integration of e raised to t is e raised to t, limit is 0 to 1. So answer is 1 upon 2 e raised to 1 minus e raised to 0, right? So answer is 1 upon 2 e minus 1. Sometimes आप लोग क्या करते हैं, इसका आंसर 0 लिख देते हैं. E raised to 1 is 1, e raised to 0 is 0. Okay, so that is wrong. So answer is half e minus 1. Okay. Another question is question number 16, integration 1 to 2 5x square upon x square plus 4x plus 3, right? So this is the given. What we require? We require x square plus 4x plus 3 here, and power of x denominator is x square as well as numerator is x square. So this is an improper rational function. So if you want to apply integration by parts method, then that is not also applicable. So what to do? And for integration by parts, you need to factorize this also. And 3 1s are 3. Okay, this is a factorized function. But before that, you have to change this function into a proper rational function, right? So for that, you have to write x square plus 4x plus 3 here. So I'm writing here 1 2 2. I'm taking 5 common and then x square plus 4x plus 3. Right? So what I did, if you multiply then 5x square, then plus 20x plus 15. So I add 20x plus 15. So we have to subtract 20x plus 15. So minus 20x plus 15. Right? Got it? Whole upon x square plus 4x plus 3 dx. Why we did this thing? हमने क्यों ऐसा किया? क्योंकि हमें क्या चाहिए? हमें चाहिए था this is proper rational function. This is not a proper rational function. So before you apply integration by partial fraction method, you need to change this function into a proper rational function. So I am adjusting denominator in the numerator. So x square plus 4x plus 3 I write here. मैंने यहाँ पे लिख दिया मगर 5 था. That means I get 5x square here directly, but extra 5 into 4 20x. So I am subtracting 20x and 5 plus 3 15. So I am subtracting 15. So we add and subtracting 20x plus 15 in short. Right? So now by forgetting this, what we get? Integration 1 to 2, this will be cut. So 5 dx minus integration 1 to 3. Now if we by forget this, then derivative of x square is 10x, but this is twice x plus 15, and this is x square, and derivative of this is 4. So this will be 20x plus 50 whole upon x square plus 4x plus 3, that is x plus 3, x plus 1 are the factor of this. So x plus 3, x plus 1 are factor, right? So now if you want to apply Dirac method, derivative of this is in numerator, then you can apply. You have to take 10 common because we do 2 only here. Divide by 15 by 10, then add 4, subtract 4. You can write directly, but I am not using that method because आप में से more than 70% बच्चे ऐसे हैं कि इसको मैं ये बोलूँगा तो पता नहीं चलेगा, and they are very comfortable with this partial fraction method. So I am showing this. मैं यही method बताता हूँ. जिसको ये करना है 2 कॉमन लेके 15 by 10 कीजिए, 4 ऐड करके 4 सब्ट्रैक्ट कर दीजिए, और then you have to again apply which method 1 upon ax square plus bx plus c means इसका परफेक्ट स्क्वायर भी करना पड़ेगा. तो इससे पहले तो यहाँ पे आंसर आ जाएगा, राइट? सो क्या करना है, कौन सा एग्जाम्पल है, कैसा लंबा चलेगा, वो भी आपको ख्याल आना चाहिए. जैसे मैंने बोला कि ये मेथड आपको लंबी हो जाएगी तो ये शॉर्टकट हो जाएगा, और इसका शॉर्टकट भी मैंने बताया है कैसा लिखना है. सो वंस अगेन वी आर अप्लाइंग हियर शॉर्टकट्स, राइट? सो 1 to 2 5 is constant dx minus integration 1 to 3, right? So both are linear non-repeated root. So a upon x plus 3, right? So if we take put x equal to minus 3 here, then answer is minus 16 plus 15. Minus 16 plus 15, right? And minus 3 plus 1 is minus 2. So 15 minus 16 is minus 45. Minus 45 divided by minus 2, that is 45 by 2. So we get value of a is 45 by 2 plus x plus 1 we are taking. So taking x is equal to minus 1, minus 20 plus 15. So minus 20 plus 15, and substituting x equal to minus 1 here, 3 minus 1 is 2. So 15 minus 20 is minus 5. So minus 5 by 2. I hope so कि you will be get this. आपको पता चल गया होगा. जो इनडिफाइंड में बताया था इसमें भी आप ऐसी डायरेक्ट मेथड अप्लाई करके आंसर लिख सकते हो. नो प्रॉब्लम एट ऑल. राइट, यू आर कैलकुलेटिंग ए एंड बी directly here. Okay, so this is 5 times integration 1 to 2 dx minus 45 by 2 integration 1 to 3 1 upon x plus 3. Sorry, 1 to 2. How we write here 1 to 3? Sorry, दिख रहा हो 1 to 2. 1 to 2. Right? 1 to 2. 1 upon x plus 3 dx. And this minus become plus 5 by 2 integration 1 to 2 x plus 1 dx. Now this is very easy integration. You are expert, right? So answer of this is 5 times integration of 1 is x. So 1 to 2 minus 45 by 2 times. This is derivative, denominator is numerator. So log mod x plus 3 and limit is 1 to 2. Plus this is 5 by 2 times, right, log of mod x plus 1, limit is 1 to 2, right? So this is 5 times 2 minus 1 minus 45 by 2. Now 2. So log 3 plus 2 is 5. So log 5 minus 1. 3 plus 1 is 4. So log 4 plus 5 by 2 log upper limit 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. So log 3 minus log 2. Right? So this is log 5 by 4. So for 2 minus 1 is 1. So 5 minus 45 by 2 log 5 by 4. Right? Plus 5 by 2 log 3 by 2. So this is your final answer, right, of question number 16. 5 minus 45 by 2 log 5 by 4 plus 5 by 2 log 3 by 2. So have a space. So we are solving next question, that is question number 17 on same page, page 338. So question number 17 is integration I is equal to integration 0 to pi by 4 2 times sec square x plus x cube plus 2 dx. I think there is no need to solve this example by me, because you know derivative of sec square x is 10x, right? Then x cube is integration sec square x is 10x. Then integration of x cube is x raised to 4 and plus 2 into 1, that is 2x. Okay, and then apply limit. So do it yourself, you will be get your answer. So next question is question number 18, page 338. That is integration I is equal to 0 to pi by 2 sin square x by 2 minus cos square x by 2 dx. This is also a very easy question, right? If you take minus common, then this is the formula for cos 2 theta. So answer will be minus common 0 to pi by 2. This is cos 2 into x by 2. 2 will be cut, so answer is cos x. And integration of cos x is sin x. So integration sin x 0 to pi by 2. So answer will be sin pi by 2 1, sin 0 0. So answer is minus pi by 2. Right? Answer is minus pi by 2. What is the given limit? Sorry, it's given pi. So in your example, it's given pi. So answer will be sin pi. Sin pi is 0. Sin 0 is 0. Then you will get answer 0. And if you have pi by 2, then answer is minus 1. Okay. So next question is question number 19. So question number 19, page 338. I is equal to integration 0 to 2 6x plus 3 divided by 6x plus 3 divided by x square plus 4. x square plus 4 dx, right? So this is also a same question as we did here, this question, right? So bifurcating this first, right? But this is a propositional function. So if we bifurcating this, what we get? 0 to 2, 6x upon x square plus 4 dx, and 3 is constant, so writing outside, this is x square plus 4 dx. Now derivative of x square is twice x, but this is 6x, so taking 3 common. So I am writing 3 into 0 to 2, this is twice x whole upon x square plus 2 square dx plus 3 times 1 upon x square plus 2 square dx. Any problem, Dikro? No problem? Okay. So now, this is derivative of denominator is in numerator. So answer will be 3 times log mod x square plus 4, and limit is 0 to 2, plus 3 times, this is tan inverse formula. So 1 upon a is 2, tan inverse x upon a is 2, and limit is 0 to 2. So 0 to 2 limit, right? So applying upper limit first, what is the answer? 3 times log 2 is 4, 4 plus 4 is 8. So log 8 minus 0 is log 4, plus 3 by 2 constant. If you substitute 1, then answer is tan inverse 1 minus tan inverse 0, right? So log 8 by 4, log a minus log b is log a upon b, so 8 by 4. So this is log 2, my plus 3 by 2, tan inverse 1, that is pi by 4, and 0 is 0. So if you write this as a log 8 is also correct answer, 2 cube is 8, or if you leave this, then this is also correct answer. So for MCQ you have to simplify as required answer. So I am writing this as log 8 plus 3 pi by 8 as your answer, right? So last 3 question of exercise 7.9, then we are going to learn another topic from next video lecture, right? So first question is question number 20, integration 0 to pi x e raised to x sin pi x by 4. So, oh sorry, this is not 0 to pi, but this is 0 to 1, right? So applying integration by parts, this is u, this is v. So this is u, this is v. So u as it is, then integration of e raised to x is e raised to x minus integration of derivative of x is 1, and this is e raised to x, and integration of e raised to x is e raised to x. So I am writing directly e raised to x and then 0 to 1, right? So applying integration by parts formula here, x is e raised to as it is e raised to x minus 1 e raised to x dx. So x e raised to x minus e raised to x, that is the answer. So I am writing here directly this step, x e raised to x minus e raised to x, right? Plus integration of sine bracket. Integration of sine bracket is minus cos bracket. So minus cos pi x by 4 whole upon coefficient of x is pi by 4. Limit is from 0 to 1. Got it? So substituting x is equal to 1. What we get? E raised to 1 minus x is equal to 1, that is e raised to 1, right? Minus 0 is 0, and 0 minus e raised to 0, right? Be aware of these zeros. Now minus, this is 4 by pi. So answer of this is sine x is equal to 1 is cos pi by 4. So cos pi by 4 minus cos 0. So cos 0. So this is e raised to 1 minus e raised to 1 is 0. Minus minus plus e raised to 0 is 1. So answer is 1 minus 4 by pi. Cos pi by 4 is 1 upon root 2 minus cos 0. Value of cos 0 is 1. So this is 1 upon root 2 minus 1. So answer will be 1 minus 4 pi into 1 upon root 2, and minus minus plus 4 by pi. So this is 1 minus 2 root 2 divided by pi plus 4 divided by pi, right? Or take minus common and you will be write 1 minus 1 upon pi 2 root 2 minus 4. This is your final answer. I don't know what is given in your textbook, maybe this is given. Okay, now question number 21, that is MCQ. 1 2 root 5 1 plus x square. What is this? Formula for tan inverse. So your answer will be simply tan inverse x 1 2 root 5. So substituting upper limit minus lower limit. So answer will be tan inverse. It's 1 upon root 5 there. Definitely. I don't think 1 upon root 5 will be 3. So 1 2 root 3. इस पे राइटिंग बहुत स्मॉल है ना, इसलिए प्रॉब्लम रहता है. सो tan inverse root 3 minus tan inverse 1. Now root 3 is tan inverse root 3 is the value for pi by 6 or pi by 3, 30 or 60 then pi by 3, right? So this is the value for pi by 3 and 1 for pi by 4. So 4 pi minus 3 pi divided by 12. So correct answer will be pi by 12, and pi by 12, that is option number D is your correct answer. And question number 22, same formula 1 upon x square plus a square, but need for 9 common from here. So I is equal to 1 upon 9 integration 0 to 2 by 3 1 upon x square plus 2 by 3 whole square dx, x square plus 2 by 3 whole square, because this is 4 by 9. 1 upon x square plus a square is 1 upon 9. 1 upon a is 2 by 3. Tan inverse x upon a is 2 by 3, right? And limit is 0 to 2 by 3. So what we get? This 3 will be cut. So 1 upon 6 and tan inverse, this is 3x by 2 and limit is 0 to 2 by 3. So substituting limit, right? See, मैंने बोला था ना डिफरेंट इंटीग्रेशन में क्या होगा, सिंप्लीफाई करना होगा आफ्टर सब्स्टिट्यूटिंग द फॉर्मूला, राइट? दैट्स व्हाई ये थोड़े लेंथ पकड़ेंगे, राइट? सो जितनी जल्दी आप सब्स्टिट्यूट करेंगे वैल्यू, इतना आंसर जल्दी आएगा. This is 3 by 2 and this is 2 by 3 will be cut. So our answer will be tan inverse 1 and 0 is 0. So answer is tan inverse 0. Now 1 is for pi by 4 and 0 is 0. So answer will be 1 upon 6 into pi by 4 minus 0. So pi by 24 and pi by 24, that is option number C. So option number C is your correct answer. Got it? Any problem? So this is the end of this exercise 7.9, right? Now from next video we are going to solve exercise 7.10, right? That is some another formulas and integration by definite integration by substitution method, right? So only one formula is there and only 10 questions, right, for 7.10, and then the very important topic from next video lecture. Okay, till bye bye.